Oh, all right. Let's do day 32. Let me just pause the Joe Rogan Experience. I'm whispering a little bit because it's 5 a.m. and my voice is preparing for bed. Been moving furniture and shit around all night. I think I've thrown my back out. And yeah, but I thought, fuck, I better do this. I was going to finish doing the room and then I was going to do this. And then I sort of looked at the time and thought, fuck, it's 5 a.m. So I better get one of these out. So what is the deal? Like, is this shit ending? Is Lockdown 2 ending on the 13th? Along with this podcast? That's another thing. I said that I would do this until the lockdown was over. Now I'm hearing, we're going for 2 more weeks. And I think I said early on in this little series that I would not be going any further than the 13th. And I'm thinking I might, still stick with that. Yeah, woke up to confusion. Woke up to, leaked documents. Shit's being extended for 2 more weeks, and then an hour later, I see another piece of news that's like, no, that was an old, out-of-date draft. Just wait until Sunday. Here's what's going to happen, people. This so-called leaked document well, it's not a so-called leaked document. The so-called out-of-date draft, old draft is that is what will happen. We will go 2 more weeks. And what a bastard. What a bastard it is. But yeah, I guess at the same time, understandable. I mean, we're waking up to a different number every day in terms of cases overnight. You know what I mean? It went back up today. This is the most it's fluctuated, I think, this last week or two. And, cue the conspiracy theorists, but I feel like it's gone up and down more than ever over the last week and a half. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't really care anymore. I just want this to be over with, to be honest. I just want to go for a fucking drive. That's really what I want to do. I just want to fucking cruise down Beach Road again. I keep thinking about it and I'm like, fuck, I want to fucking go down Beach Road again, up to Port Melbourne and turn back around and come back home. So I don't know. Who the fuck knows what's going on? Who the fuck knows what's going to happen? But I will say this document that got leaked that was apparently an old draft. It's not an old draft, people. A document got leaked, and that's what will happen. It'll be 2 more weeks. It'll be the end of this fucking month before we're out of shit. And yeah, we're just gonna have to fucking learn to live with that, I guess. They say that, and that's one of the reasons why I've been changing a lot of shit around tonight, because a change is as good as a holiday, people. And I've been staring at the same kind of room and the same 4 walls for 2 months, everything looking the same. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to change some shit around, to maybe give the illusion that I'm somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, it's fucked. I was going to say something, but I've totally forgotten now. I think I got distracted by the birds chirping outside. I don't know if you can hear that. It might be picking it up. The birds are chirping. It doesn't really look like the sun's coming up yet, though. But take it from me, people. You know, a man who's up at 5 a.m. all the time. They usually start fucking squawking at this time, regardless of whether the sun's up or not. So, yeah, this is, I think a few days ago I did like a 4 a.m. one, and I thought that was pretty late. Now it's fucking 5 a.m. And I haven't finished moving shit around. Shit's still kind of all over the place. So, as far as this fucking podcast going up, I don't know when this is going to fucking happen. But, I'll get it up before I go to sleep. I know I will. I'm getting tired now. And like I said, I think I've thrown my back. Out. But I can't leave this job half done. So when I'm done, there'll be plenty of time to just, you know, I've got another month before I'm allowed out of the fucking house. So, you know, there's a month there where I can kind of fix my back. That's one thing that has really actually been, because I haven't gone for any kind of, you know, usually I've said this before, I go for walks pretty much every night. But since this sort of second lockdown started in the first week of July, I haven't gone for any of these walks, even though we're allowed to. We're allowed to go out for an hour a day. And after Sunday, we might be allowed out for 2. Imagine that. But my back has been really fucking sore. I think because I haven't, you know, I've either just been sitting down on a fucking hard seat or just laying in bed, and I'm not kind of moving the back around. So it's really stiffened up over the last couple of months. So I can't wait to just get out there and fucking move. So there's that. What else is there? My voice probably sounds a bit funny. It's these throat problems that I've been having for like 3 years now. I think I mentioned this pretty early on in the podcast, maybe day 1 or 2. But I've had this kind of issue with my throat for the last 2 or 3 years. Don't know what it is. I've had cameras up my nose and down my throat. 2 different guys have done it. Neither of them found anything sinister. So I kind of just have to take their word for it. I, of course, from time to time, and particularly over the last 24 hours, have been thinking the worst. I did read something earlier, though, about tonsil stones, and which I've read up on before. What was something else I read up on? But basically, I was reading this article that was this guy, I don't know where he's from, but it was back in like 2015, I think it was. He'd been having the same kind of issues that I've been having, and he eventually like he passed like a tonsil stone, and but he was suffering more from what was it? It was like some mental fucking thing. It wasn't even really a physical thing. It was like a stress and anxiety that manifested into this sort of like physical ailment that may or may not have even really been there. He did pass a tonsil stone though, as I said as well, but it was an interesting kind of read. I'm hoping that whatever that guy's just gone through is what I'm going through, and that it's not, you know, cancer. I'm thinking cancer. I'm just going to say it. But, you know, sometimes I think about it and I'm like, surely if I had some sort of cancer, like this throat thing has been an issue for 3 years, surely I'd either be dead by now or I would have lost a lot of weight. And that definitely is not the case because I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my life. I think it was it last night I weighed myself? It was, and I was 114 kilos. A couple of days before that, I was 116. So I lost a couple of kilos over a couple of days there. So that's pretty good. Just got to keep that going. And that's one of the reasons why I want to get out and do some exercise as well, is because I've got a lot of fat to lose here, and it's wreaking havoc on my back. So, yeah, I might just keep this one really short and sweet. I've gone 10 and a half minutes. I could end this one now because I went 10 and a half minutes a couple of days ago on one as well. You know what? I will. Fuck it. I'm going to end this one here at around about 11 minutes because I've got shit to do. I'm in the middle of doing shit, and it's 5 a.m. and I really can't be fucked. Having to kind of put together and export a file that is, half an hour long. So I'm just going to end it here at 11 minutes and something seconds. I'll talk to you tomorrow. This has been day 32, but technically it's now 33 of the Non-Essential podcast. We're doing it every day until the 13th of September, and we're not going any further than that. I'm sorry.